vibing with Kaya, your girl is getting her shit touched because it needs to be touched.
I'd rather be smoking weed whenever we breathe, every time you kiss. Oh,
Just got up at the church ass station and it's real fucking sketch over here. I don't know. Like, I've literally never been here before. Y'all know I'm a Long Island girly, so I be clenching my pearls. I be nervous in these fucking tunnels. The fact. But yeah, I don't brought my black ass out to Brooklyn to get my hair braided by the Africans. Mind y'all, I've been getting my hair braided by the same person since I've lived in New York. I don't like people playing in my hair. I don't like people playing in my head. I already be having to cut my shit off because the Dominicans just fucking like, don't get me started. But yeah, so I'm going to the shop that I found on TikTok. You know, one of them braiders that be doing like $200, any size, boho, knotless braids. So I'm like, you know what? Sign me up. I'm trying to get this like French curl bob that I've seen the girls play with, and I want to play with it too. I want to play. So yeah, that's where I'm going. I have to stop and pick up my own hair. So that's where I'm heading now. I'm going to the beauty supply store to pick up some hair. Probably get some eats and some snacks because I don't want to be hungry. You guys can't see it yet, but that's it. That's the place. That's the place. So I am an hour early. She said that there's a beauty supply store right next door. I don't see a beauty supply store right next door. Let's see. Beauty supply. I hate when people be like right next door. Miss, this shit is down the block. This is at the corner. That is not right next door, ma'am. Stop lying. Why do people be lying? It's too close to be lying. Beauty supply. Sugar beauty supply. Hopefully she wasn't lying and they got this braiding here. Perfect. Yeah. So I'm getting a bob. So I feel like I probably need this size. We got the braiding hair. And do I need anything else from the beauty supply store while I'm here? Oh, I meant to buy some edge control, and I gotta make sure to tell these ladies, leave my shit out, please. I need my edges. If I don't need anything else on my head, it's the edges. I need my fucking edges. So I have secured the hair. So I am definitely gonna go get some fucking doubles, and I gotta take me a little puff break before I go in there. I need to get me some bottles of water because I don't like being parched. And yeah, I guess I'm just gonna walk around even though it's fucking cold for a little bit, because what else am I supposed to do? All right, after doing some strolling around, I found my way into a Target. I need some kombucha. I need some immune boosting probiotics in my freaking life. My nephew is a little sick and I feel like his cooties is touching me, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna get me some kombucha. Ooh. I'm gonna get the mint limeade. Today we're doing mint limeade. Yeah, and it's cheap. I have charcuterie bites, a little cilantro avocado salad, and kombucha. I think that should hold me over. Like, I should not be there longer than 5 hours. This should hold me over. It's about 2:46 now. I have wasted a cute amount of time, 30 minutes until my hair appointment. So I'm gonna start walking back to the place. I'm gonna do a couple of puffs, and by the time I get there, I should be ready to get into it. Hopefully this double spot doesn't close by the time. I'm gonna look at their hours before I go in, because I'm really see all these trendy restaurants and I need that. It's cold. I don't care. I'm not staying outside anymore. I'm just gonna go right in. Yeah. It's a little spooky in here, y'all. Yeah. Okay. It's been
a little longer than a few minutes later.
So let me tell y'all this ghetto fucking bull fucking shit. So I go to this place. I live in Long Island. I travel all the way from fucking Long Island just for this lady to say, oh ma'am, I cannot do it. I need y'all to see my fucking... What do you mean you cannot do my hair? Ma'am, what do you mean? Lucky enough for me, I had accidentally double booked my 2 hair appointments. So I knew in the back of my brain, that's how the universe fucking works. It's so fucking crazy. I double booked myself just for me to get to this lady, and she said, oh, my bad, I forgot that you were coming and I have too many appointments. So I'm like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? And she's like, can you come tomorrow? Miss, I cannot come tomorrow. There's no tomorrow in this equation. So now I'm going 40 minutes away to another location in Brooklyn because this is not right. This is not fucking right. Oh, I didn't go to the other lady is because she was telling me to order the hair and she couldn't tell me where to get the hair in person. So I wasn't going to be able to get the hair in time, and I needed to get my hair done today. So that's why I went to the other lady, because she recommended a place for me to go to that was right next to her shop. But here I am. I have the hair, so I can just go to the original lady. Because of the stress that I have just endured, I need some soul food, so I'm going to get some doubles. Kaya's getting some doubles. After them people playing in my face, I have made it to my new destination. Aisha, oh my bad. Brooklyn hair braiding. We is here with it. We is here. So yeah, let's get into it.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
I don't appreciate them fucking ping-ponging me around. First things first, I go to this first shop. She do the bullshit. Second thing, I go to this second shop. They got me sitting in there. Them bitches is working. Every hand in there is motherfucking braiding something. So then they gonna send me back across the street. So I guess they're part 2. Talking about some go. I don't appreciate this. I feel so like dispendable. Like the regular black girlies, they don't be having me feeling like this. I don't appreciate this.
Ugh. Brother, ugh.
What's it giving, girls? What is it giving? Yeah, this is cute. This is so cute. You know what? It was worth the hassle. This is so cute.
Who the fuck did your hair?
After hours of people playing with me, I am done. I am free. I started getting my hair touched at around 4:07. It is 8:35. A cute little 4 and some change. Can't be mad at that. But they did a good job.
Jump scare.
I spent a good 4 hours watching roaches run across the wall, though. I don't know if that's part of the experience. But you know, it was a little scary. It was a little trenchy. But you know, here I am.
This is not the motherfucker house, boss. Not fucking runners. I'm not your motherfucking slave.
You call me a bitch.
You can call any cop you want to. I'm gonna tell the cops to suck my dick. They're fucking bitches. Do what you gotta do. But I tell you, this is not slavery, motherfucker. Keep it moving that way. Move it that way. If I would've got hit by the train, you stupid bitch, I would've called you another bitch, you dummy.
Following day.
So it's the next day. It is the fucking next day. I have my hair fake styled, but I'm pretty sure I fucking hate it. Like, I literally hate my hair. I don't know if it's because of the physical hair that I use, or no, it's a little bit of both. Some of my ends are literally not even braided down all the way. Like, they literally played in my fucking head. And the clip that's before this clip, when I first left the shop and it was dark, jump fucking scare. Obviously, I'm using my back camera. I did not know what the fuck I was looking like. Y'all was looking crazy as fuck. I was literally giving holiday hard. Holiday hard. That's not right. I did not pay $200 to be looking like this. Anyways, I'm going back to the one shop because I left my charger there, and she's playing in my face as if she don't have my charger. Girl, that is $60 worth of electronic cords. I need that.
3 weeks later.
How's it going? It's Saturday, everybody. It's honestly a really beautiful day outside. It is like 60 degrees. It's literally like 50 something, very high 50s, and I love that. It's giving spring. Are you here? Please don't leave us. Stay, please. please, spring, stay. Anyways, as you guys can see, my braids are no longer in my hair. Why? Because last week I went to the shop and they told me to come back again with all of the braids out of my head because they gotta redo the whole thing. Honestly, they're playing in my face, and I'm probably never gonna go to the Africans ever gonna get my hair braided. Not for nothing, played in my face. But guess what? I paid money. So yeah, I'm gonna go the fuck back. So originally my plan was to go there at 2 o'clock in the morning. Not 2 o'clock, I'm crazy. At 9 a.m., 9 to 10 a.m. I called her and texted her yesterday to tell her that. She told me she was gonna call me back. Never called me back. So while I'm on the way to her this morning, just to let her know I'm there, be ready, like, bitch, get them fingers to work. She gonna tell me, oh, I tried to call you mad times yesterday, couldn't get through to the phone, and so can you come in at 2? Girl, I'm on the train. I live in Long Island. There's no going back. So before I actually lose my shit, we're going to brunch. We're doing brunch. I'm going to Verde on Smith. Never been there before, but I know they got bottomless drinks. And I could really go into the city, but I'm not trying to go too far because I don't feel like doing all of that. My day is already ruined. So I'm just gonna go to the brunch, feed myself, get drunk, and do some stuff. So they opened up a new 2nd Street, and I didn't even realize it was on the same block as the brunch spot. So, ooh, this is $199. This is only $200. These are only $200. I think I'm gonna buy one.
All right, $195.98.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great day. So, I spun back to 2nd Street, got the fucking bag for like $20 off. And yeah. Honestly, $199 was a low ball for this bag anyways. I think it's type really cute. Like, it goes right with my bag, but there's some paint cracking and stuff like that. So yeah, we gonna ask if we can get a discount, and she got a discount. Yeah, she got that. Yeah, this is mad fucking cute. You guys see her? You see it? All right. It's 1:55. It's time for me to go get my hair braided. I'm outside this spot and I'm a little tipsy, but yeah, it's time. It's freaking time. I'm sick of these people playing with me. I'm about to put this on the camera because this is going to be an honest review. Aisha, whatever you are, you did not do me right. You got me outside looking crazy, feeling crazy, but you know what? I believe in the glass half full, and if it wasn't for you flopping on the time, I wouldn't have been able to enjoy this 60-degree weather because it's a beautiful day outside. I got brunch, I'm tipsy, I'm lit. Like, yeah, I'm outside. I'm gonna get my hair braided and I better look good, or I'm just probably gonna blow up New York.
Many unbearable hours later.
You're gonna pay 180? You don't wanna pay 180? Huh? You don't wanna pay 180? Okay, so
she just now said that she's gonna finish her hair. She said, yeah. Don't worry about it. All right. Tell your friends, tell your friends, come and see us.
This is super cute. After all that ruckus and that chaos, we are finally back at the ranch. Hair is done. Hair is did. Overall, I am pleased with how it came out. Just never going through this again. This was the worst experience that I've ever had as an adult. Paying to get her own hair done. Like, this was actually quite ridiculous. And so when I went back on Saturday to get my hair braided, I ended up just telling the girl not to cut my hair because I thought I wanted to do a little mullet thing, but I've come to the realization that I don't want to do a mullet. I just want the bob. I want a bob. Kaya wants a bob, so she's doing a bob. So I'm about to cut this bob into my hair, and as I do this, I want to tell you guys how the whole experience ended. 3 weeks after I originally got my hair done, she told me that I wouldn't have to wait. She's going to reimburse me for the cost of the hair, because this would be my second time buying hair, because she told me I would have to take all my braids out and get my hair redone all over. So I'm like, okay, cool. So it's 9 o'clock. I've just paid my taxi to get to the train station, and I'm calling her to let her know that I'm on the way. So when I call her, she picks up like, "Oh, hey, my friend. I was trying to call you back yesterday, and the call wouldn't go through." And I'm like, "You did not try to call me back yesterday. Like, I have no missed calls from you." And so I'm like, "What number did you call?" Baby read me a whole number that my number. I don't even have a two in my number. She read me a number with a whole bunch of numbers that are not even in. I'm like, 2 o'clock, like 2 o'clock. She's like, yeah, my sister has another hair appointment before yours. She forgot that we had your appointment. So I'm like, bro, I've already given these people 195 of my hard-earned dollars. Why are y'all playing with me? Like, literally, why are y'all playing with me? At this point, I'm already on the train. Like, I'm waiting for my train to leave. Like, I'm just gonna have to go into Brooklyn early anyways. This is so freaking cute. Um, so I'm like, okay, whatever. So I go into Brooklyn. I end up going to brunch, getting mimosas, getting dang drunk. Loved it. So I was like, okay, whatever. It was a beautiful day. You know what? I'm just not gonna be an angry person, and I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go into the city and then go in at 2. So I go get brunch. I enjoy my day. I get there at like 1:50 something. And when I get there at like 1 something, I go in there. Everybody's looking at me crazy. And I talk to the lady, and she's like, okay, just sit over there. I sit in a corner, fall asleep, wake up 2 hours later. It's 4 o'clock. And I'm just now getting my hair done. I'm just now getting sat in a chair. So now I'm like, what the fuck? So not only is it 4 o'clock, I had to wait 2 hours to get my hair done. She was talking about having the big dogs braid my hair. Yo, why did a 17-year-old girl who only braids hair on the weekend braid my hair? 17-year older. She acting like the big dog is gonna come do my hair. A 17-year older came and did my hair. Like, what do you mean? This is so cute. So she has some little girl braid my hair. Little girl braids my hair. She does a really good job. So y'all know when she said she was gonna reimburse me. So I go, it's done. It's time for me to leave, and I'm texting my little boo thing, and he's like, "Don't forget to get your reimbursement." I'm like, "Yeah, you're right. Let me not forget to get my reimbursement." So I go up to her, and she's like, "Do you know I still have to pay that girl $80?" And I was like, "What does that have to do with me? I already paid you, and you told me you're gonna give me a reimbursement." She was like, "I said on the phone, when you come back, if the lady who braided your hair and messed up is here, she'll reimburse you." I was like, "No, you did not say that. You said you was going to reimburse me. And how would she be here if you fired her? You told me you fired her because she messed up on 3 other heads after me. So what do you mean?" So now we're going back and forth, because I'm just like, she was like, "I texted her when you got here, and she said she was on the way." So I said, "Oh, okay, since she's on the way, you give me my money." Mind you, I spent $36 on this braiding hair. $36. I was only telling her to give me $30 back. Like, first and foremost, gave homie a discount, and now she just don't want to give it to me at all. So I told her, like, no, like, you give me my $30, and when she comes, you guys figure it out amongst yourselves. So now she starts raising her voice at me, and I'm like, "Why are you yelling at me? Like, why are you?" She's like, "No, because like, I did the work. I have to pay her still. Like, I thought you would just be happy." And like, and I'm like, "No, no, absolutely not." So then I told her, like, you know what's crazy? Like, my goal when I got that money back was just to give it back to whoever did my hair. Yo, I'm a whole ass bartender. I understand, like, nobody wants to work for free. I didn't know what any agreement she was going to have with anybody. I didn't know what she was going to pay anybody. So I was just planning on tipping them anyways. It's not that big of a deal. It's $30. Like, it's okay. And I told her, like, I was going to use that as a tip anyway. And some lady on the sidebar was just like, "Oh, well, if you're going to use that to give it to the girl, why don't you just let her know?" I want to put it in her hands. I want you to give me my money, and I want to put it in her hands. So, and I was just saying, because when I got my hair done before, the girl on the phone that I was texting told me my hairstyle was going to be $180. When it was finished, I gave them $195. I watched the lady who braided my hair give somebody, which I think her name is Fatima,
give Fatima $195. Fatima count the $195 and give the lady who did my hair $5 back. What are you talking about? What are you literally talking about? Like, no, if you don't give me my money so I can put it in that girl's hand, mind you, just this little 17-year-old girl. So I already know, like, they probably had her do my hair because she was just redoing somebody's hair, and they know they could lowball the little girl. So that's what they did. I'm on game. I'm hip. I know what's going on. Like, what do you mean? And so she's arguing back and forth with me, trying not to give me this $30. So I tell her, like, bro, just give me my $30. Like, she takes 100,000 minutes to count $30, and then she gives me this $30. So I take the money. I'm like, you better give that little girl $80 like you said you was, and don't try to give her $50. Snatch my money back. So then I walk over to the little girl. I walk up to that girl and I say, thank you for your service. She owes you $80. This is $30 from me. Don't let her give you $50. She owes you $80. Thank you. And I left. Aisha's Braid Shop on 992. You suck. 992 Rutland. You literally suck. They have the worst customer service ever. And you know what's crazy? When I was in there, why did this mom call the cops? The cops literally came to the braiding establishment because, like they advertised, any size, any length, knotless braids, $180. So I guess the girl was getting braids, which they were kind of long. The girl was getting these braids that were fairly long, but they were telling her that they were $200. So I don't know at what point did they tell her that they were $200, and the girl was like, well, I'm not paying $200. So she told her mom, and her mom came in here like, before I have to tase somebody, I'm calling the cops. Cops came in like 2 seconds. She was like, my daughter's 17-year-old. They're refusing to let her leave because they said one thing and they are trying to do another. And they were being really kind of rude because the girl is a little girl, and they were saying like, oh, if you don't want to pay, we'll just cut the hair off and you can leave. And niggas was like, we're not saying that we don't want to pay. We just don't want to pay the extra 20 beans. You said 180. I came with 180. You won't get 180. Like, I am talking on the phone with one person, but nobody else knows what's going on. Nobody else in the room knows what's going on. We're talking to Aisha, whoever that 718 number is, but nobody else knows what's going on. You come in the shop, everybody's looking at you like, what? Huh? There's no appointments, there's no organization, there's no sense of efficiency, none of that. It's honestly a really like ghetto establishment. I seen roaches in there. They took a lunch break and stopped and ate with their hands, which I get it's a cultural thing. Like, they ate with their hands and then rinsed their hands off afterwards. After them being covered in oil, no soap and water was involved. It was just shh, shh, shh. And then they're back to playing in people's heads. I was like, oh, no. No. I don't like that. I don't like this. I do not like this. Literally arguing back and forth. They call the cops come, and when the cops they took the girl's mom out, and when the cops left, they were being like surrounding her like, oh, and then they tried to put me in it. She was like, my friend, best friend, we messed up your hair. I come and do your hair for free. Like, da 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 da. Stop saying you're doing my hair for free. I paid for this. Y'all, I paid for this. Stop saying you're doing my hair for free. I paid for braids that within the first 24 hours, the whole back row of my head was out of my head. There was no hair in my back row within 24 hours of getting my hair braided. What do you mean? This is so cute though. Now I'm mostly happy. But yeah, like, what do you actually mean? And now the little girl's just in there, and they're kind of like, yeah, like they're just saying, like, they're telling her to like stand up and like basically show everybody how long her braids are. Like, they're saying like, oh, once it goes past your button, the girl's like, I didn't ask for this length. They told her to bring her hair. She brought the hair, and they asked her how long, and she goes like, as long as you braid it to, type shit. Like, I guess she was just saying as long as it goes, but not really realizing actually how long the braiding hair was. Because she was saying like, if you need to cut it down, y'all could cut it down if that's big of a deal. Like, I don't need these braids to be that long. Like, it's okay. Like, and they was kind of like antagonizing her, and she was like, and I never told them to stop. Like, they're just causing a scene, and they were being very like mocking, and it was crazy because they escorted the girl's mom out. So like, her mom is not even in there to be able to defend her, while all these grown ass women are like kind of antagonizing her. It was kind of crazy. Like it was really quite a ghetto establishment. Very interesting. Like definitely an interesting experience. Like I said, I would never recommend. I'm not gonna bash all African braiding shops, but Asia's braiding shop on Rutland Avenue, I would never recommend anybody to go there. I that just wouldn't be a recommendation of mine. Yes, after everything is said and done, I am like happy with my hair for the most part, but the overall process I could have definitely went without. I wouldn't recommend anybody to go through that at all. Like it was honestly just like very just like it was just like kind of a traumatizing experience because of it. Like I felt like I didn't matter. Like, you know, I'm just another person on the list, and like this experience didn't matter much to them. Like, I'm really big on like not having a whole bunch of people playing in my hair. So they really just kind of have anybody touching your stuff. There's no sense of just like organization or like there's any special care or it's in a personal experience because like I feel like when you get cosmetic things done, it's I like when like, you know, it's personal, like y'all are having conversations, like you don't feel like you're just another person on the list. Like I that's what I like that's what I appreciate about because you know part of me getting my hair done and getting my nails done and certain cosmetics things is like a relaxation thing. It's a routine, something that like puts me in a place where I feel like my best self. So I don't want to go through any process apart along the way where it just like takes that experience, like takes that away from the whole routine and the experience. As you guys can see, the bob is cut in, and I feel like, do we want to go lower? Like, do we want to go higher? I think we can take a little bit more off. No, yeah. But I am overall happy about like how the little girl did my hair. That's why I was going to give her the 30 beans. Like I see this young girl, she's an entrepreneur. I don't want to say entrepreneur, but like she's out here, she's young, she's trying to get to that money and like, you know. So I rock with it. I love that for her. So I was definitely gonna run her them 30 beans. Like it wasn't that, you know what I'm saying? Like it's okay. If you're charging 180 and you're doing 10 people's hair at one time in two shops at the same time, please, like I think you could give up a little $30. And I guess like when I see these hairstyles that I see people getting done in Africa, I'm gonna leave it for the people in Africa. I'm gonna leave it for the people in Africa. And maybe I gotta go to the Harlem Africans and not the Brooklyn ones. Because I heard there's a difference between the Africans in Harlem and the Africans in Brooklyn. I heard that there is a difference. Like that was so crazy. Like cops was called. Mom threatened to pepper spray people. I seen roaches. The lady was antagonizing me. They had me waiting in there. It took me 3 weeks to get my hair done. Like this was a crazy experience. Like 3 whole weeks. Like and she's acting like her redoing my hair was doing me a favor. Ma'am, I will take you to the people's court. I will literally take you to the people's court. Are you crazy? And all these people in there that don't speak English want to co-sign and talk shit. Like, if you don't mind your business, like, you barely, like, come on. Mind yours. Oh, this is so cute. This is so cute. Oh. Ooh. Ah! This is so cute. Overall, like I said before, I am really happy about my hair. I think it looks really good and I think I look super cute. I just wish I didn't have to go through this experience. Like I said before, do not go to the Aisha's AISH. No, scratch that. AISHA. Oh yeah, I'm spelling it right. Braiding shop, 992 Rutland Avenue in Brooklyn, New York. Please do not go there, y'all. Please do not go there, y'all. Do not go there. It is don't go. If you go there, stop going there. Please. Pack the fuck up. I don't even know how they have two shops. Why do they have 2 locations? Burn both of them. I'm sorry. That's not nice. Burn them. Burn them. Poor customer service. Shabby atmosphere. Bad attitudes. They obviously just be hiring anybody and be putting them on test runs in real people's heads. And then if they fuck up more than once, they just get the boot. We don't appreciate that. My American dollars don't appreciate that. My hard labor does not appreciate that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry, because I do not pay to get played with. Why would I pay for someone to literally sit in my face and play in my head? Is that something that we do? I know some people are into those type of things, but Kaya is not. I am not. I don't think I can ever get jiggy with it. I can't get jiggy with that. I cannot. I'm glad to say that this is all over with. I'm really interested to see how long these braids last in my head, because the hair that I brought also is really soft. So I'm hoping that it doesn't just slip right out of my head. But it's been like 4 days. They're solid, they're snug, they're in there. They feel like they're in there. So I'm manifesting a beautiful journey with this hair for the next month. Y'all will see these braids in the process and how well they last for the next month, because I should be keeping up with y'all. And also, my basement is in construction right now. This is my sewing corner. As you guys can see, you see my jackets, these poles that I plan on wrapping something around them. I don't know what, but something so it looks a lot more like cutesy and not like I'm in a rugged warehouse. But yeah, soon my wall will be painted black and white. It's so exciting. But yeah, soon my walls will be painted black and white. There'll be more decorations. But right now, it's giving rugged warehouse. But that's okay. That's okay. You got to start somewhere. Anyways, yeah, this was a pretty shabby experience. Overall, I do end up feeling pleased with how my hair looks right now. I think it looks pretty freaking dope. It looks really good. It looks quite delicious. And I'm happy about that, but not happy about the experience. Like I said before, if you're ever considering going to Aisha's braid shop in Brooklyn, you may see it on TikTok, Instagram, because they do advertise as one of those $180, any size, any length. Don't go there. Like, take my word for it. Please don't go there. You will feel battered and abused. You will not feel seen, and they will gaslight you. So, yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in and joining me on this journey of getting these a French curl bob. My journey of getting a French curl bob. Yeah. So, you guys have an amazing day. Tune in for next time. I should be dropping a video soon with my recent pickups and just trying them on and whatnot, because I have some shit. I'm actually going to record that video today, so be expecting that. Be expecting that. But like I said before, you guys have an amazing day. Thank you for tuning in. I love you guys. Bye.